I think this is a great time to tell the apple story, because I think the apple story is a great way to explain how the light shines within the fog. I was sitting on the bed with my daughter, and I wasn't meditating or anything. I was paying bills, a very left-brain type of activity. My daughter was sitting next to me. She was watching TV and about to eat an apple. And what happened, rather miraculously, I could never tell you how or make it happen again, but what happened was my awareness, whatever that is that I actually am, that shifted and I became the apple. Now, when I was the apple, I was not at all Regina. I didn't have a thinking mind. I didn't have a brain. I wasn't thinking. Now, of course, an apple can't talk, but at that time, if an apple could talk, if it could hear, if you had asked me, what are you, I wouldn't even have known enough to say, I am an apple. I mean, I didn't have those labels. Just none of that was there. All of that was completely gone. But I was the apple. And my experience when I was the apple, first of all, there was a kind of seeing. Even though there's no eyes or anything, I could see, and I can't quite explain that, but I could see. More of a feeling seeing, and everything was light. So in space, there was like a clear light. And where there are objects, it was like what I would call a cluster of light. It was more of a compacted light, and then within the light, there were lots of little light crystals that were just constantly moving around. So there was a spatial light and a compacted light, and the compacted light was objects. But all there was light. And I, of course, was a compacted light because I was an apple. My daughter's teeth was a compacted light. And what happened while I was the apple is she bit into me. And when she bit into me, of course, then I didn't know it was teeth biting into an apple, right? My experience was that it was this light interacting with light. It was like interacting with light. And the best way to describe it is a dance of love. It was an absolutely glorious experience, which you would never imagine being bitten into would be so wonderful. It was just pure love. It was an interaction of love with love. That's what it was. That's what it was. And then my awareness shifted back into Regina, and that's when I put all the labels and learned how to tell the story, right after. But it was a glorious experience.